Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I apologize for this new view. I'm going to try to figure this thing out to see if we can make this a little more doable. I don't have a little handy dash thingy this morning, so bear with me and I'll get it figured out if this view is weird. If this view works, that's perfect. So I'm rephrasing something that my mentor Zig Ziglar said. I'm just rephrasing it. You've heard Zig say it. I changed it up a little bit, which is, what do you want? What do you really want? What do you want? Did you guys see the notebook? What do you want? Allie, what do you want? The challenge with most people, seriously, is most people are not necessarily confused about what they want. They're extremely confused about the fact that you have to tie specific activities consistently over a period of time with excellence to get the things that you want. That's the biggest challenge, is that there's a disconnect. What people want and what people are willing to work for are two entirely different, diametrically opposed realities. So I want to share this with you this morning because in the spirit of Zig Ziglar, the reason I said, what do you want? Well, help enough other people and you can get it. Zig said it this way: you can have anything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Gary. Good to see you guys. I'm actually bumper to bumper-ish, so I'm it is what it is. You can have anything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. You see, the reality behind most of the gurus and sages today, most of them are talking about acquiring things and stuff for you, about becoming the best you can be for you, about amassing stuff. And people get a Bible verse wrong all the time. They say, well, you know what? Money's the root of all evil. No, it's not. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. When money becomes a priority over people, when you use people, okay? When you use people instead of using money. You see, you can use money to be a blessing to people, or you can use people to get money. So when you get this together, you begin to understand how unique and different Zig Ziglar's statement was. Good morning, Anthony. When he said that, like, you hear everybody saying, get what you want, you can do it, you can follow it. And let me tell you something. There is good news of you for those of you that don't really care a whole lot about other people and who are okay with being completely selfish. There's pretty good news for you, and that is this. There is a science to achievement. It is not that complicated. There's a science to achievement. You can study any business model, and you can look at others who are succeeding at a high level in that business model, and you can follow that business model, and over time, sorry, somebody keeps blowing up my phone. Over time, with consistency and with excellence, you will achieve results. There is a science of achievement. There is a science to achievement, so people can follow that. But what most people miss is what we call the art of fulfillment. Good morning, Geraldina. The art of fulfillment. That is an entirely different story, because how many of you do know people who are financially wealthy yet are very unhappy? Who are financially wealthy, but maybe they're bitter, who are financially wealthy, but their marriage is in shambles, or their kids are jacked up, or they're just physically out of shape and feeling terrible. Money is not the answer, my friends. It's just not it. And that's why understanding this reality that you can have whatever you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want, this causes your mind to be focused on service to other people. Now you begin to think bigger than that. You begin to think, how can I become all that I am capable of becoming so that I can help as many people as possible? Do you want to know what my prayer is daily? It's this. It's part of it. Well, there's a lot of them, but this is a significant anchor and a foundation of what I pray every day. My prayer every day is this: Father, use the gifts and talents that you've given me in maximum service to as many people on this planet as possible before I go back home to you. I'm willing to put in the work. You see, I partner with God. He gave me certain gifts and talents, and it's my responsibility to polish and practice and perfect those gifts and talents, which is why I've made a live video every single day for almost 3 years. Yeah, I missed a couple days here and there, but maybe just a few in 3 years, maybe going on 4 years now, because I'm consistently practicing and polishing my gift. I do it live because I've got nowhere to go. If I screw it up, you get to witness that train wreck with me. And now I am instant in and out of season, meaning you can put me before a crowd anytime, any place, anywhere, on any subject, and I can pour out the fire because I am practicing, polishing, and perfecting the gifts that God has given me. Do you know what hit me one day, guys? And the reason I do these videos, what hit me one day is everybody is really worried about how they are going to monetize what they do. And that's important for sure. But I realized something. If I gave my coaching to y'all for free in the morning and created opportunities for you to have a bigger life for free in the morning, I would be sowing a tremendous amount of seeds. I would be making a difference. I don't know who's blowing me up, but they can wait. And then it's up to the good Lord to determine when the time is to monetize that at the level that meets my particular dreams and goals. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I have goals and dreams, and they come with a gigantic price tag. Let me tell you what it is. You want to know what I want and why I'm willing to help millions of people? I have 7 children, as you know. If they choose to all get married and have kids, I'm going to have a pretty big family. I'm going to have me a tribe, right? Once a year, every year, for the rest of my children's lives, I want them to be able to, for free, take a 14-day vacation anywhere in the world that Angela and I choose to go, whether that's the Swiss Alps, whether that's Venice, whether that's France, whether that's Maui, whether that's Fiji, whether that's the Maldives. No matter where it is, I intend to be able to tell all my children and their children's children, once a year, every year, you can count on Paul and Gigi to hook y'all up. We will pay for the plane tickets, we will pay for the food, we will pay for the lodging, we will pay for the stuff. It's all going to be on us. Because y'all, I love my family. I enjoy being with my family. My kids are some of the coolest people on earth. I mean, they're really cool. They're teenagers. I definitely want to punch them out a lot, and I'm sure they do with me too, but this is what I want to do. This is my thing. Now, that could easily be a $100,000, $200,000, maybe even a $300,000 vacation. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I want. And I'm willing to do the work to get what I want. Here's the thing though, in service to other people. So my prayer is daily, Lord, who do I have to become so that I can have influence with millions of people and make a difference in millions of people's lives? Hey, really, if I charge for virtual coaching $1 a month, I'm okay with that. I just need 220 million people to subscribe. You guys see what I'm saying? Angela and I are givers. We love to give. We do stuff in private. Man, I did something crazy on Monday by way of giving. It warmed my heart to be able to be in a position to do it. And we love to do this stuff secretly. And so our ability to become stewards of the resources that God has given us allows us to be trusted with more, because who's faithful with little will be faithful with much. You know, another key factor Angela and I have done in doing all this, from the time we were dating, we have tithed. Tithe, what does that mean? That means 10% of what we earn, we give. 10% of what we earn, we give. We choose to give that to our churches. And that's just the churches. That's the minimum to our churches. It's a lot bigger than that. You can ask my CPA. If she's on this, she'll tell you it's for real. Our CPA that we just built a relationship with, that our bookkeeper brought us to, had to bring us in to ask us about, I need to ask, all of this stuff is what you guys, yeah. And that's just the stuff that we have documented that's tax deductible. That's not the stuff that we don't write off. We love to do that. So in order for me to give at a bigger level, I have to serve at a bigger level so that I can help as many people as possible. Does this make sense? By the way, do you guys know I do keynotes? Do you guys know I do teachings and trainings? Do you guys know I do that? I don't do them often because I want to come home every night, but I do them. And they're not expensive because they're an investment. Expense is relative. They're not expensive to people earning 6 figures who understand the value of developing and building their teams. Do you understand what I'm saying? What my goal is to become all that God created me to be so that I can help millions of others to do the same. What do you want? What is it that you want? What do you want? Well, guess what? If you will take your focus off of what you want and put your focus on becoming the greatest person you can become in service to other people, well, ladies and gentlemen, you have the opportunity to have whatever it is that you want. And you know, there's nothing, ooh, this person just ran this person off the road in front of me. My, they didn't see him. Don't you dare get in front of me, girl. Sorry, man, people are a little bit crazy out here this morning. I'm being a thermostat. I ain't being a thermometer. What do you want? Get very clear on what it is you want. And then get very clear on why it is that you want that. Why is it that you want it? Why do I want to do that vacation every year for my kids? I want to be a blessing to my children. I want to hang out with my children. I want them to know, hey, we are so blessed because of the seeds that Papa and Gigi sowed when they were in business for so many years, that now we never have to worry about paying for a vacation ever again, and we get to be around our brothers and sisters. Don't you think that's a good goal? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I close with this. I'm just going to close with the sound, and I hope you enjoy this sound as much as I do. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Y'all hear that? Woo-hoo-hoo! Have a great day, y'all.